If you haven't watched my previous video on Let Me Solo Her, pause this video and go do that. I'll wait. Okay, welcome back. Let Me Solo Her, a true gaming legend and a hero to tarnish players all around the world. But there's more to this story than a naked guy dual-wielding katanas against Elden Ring's hardest boss. I had a chance to speak with the man underneath the jar, aka Klein Tsuboi, and get the full story of how Let Me Solo Her went from a funny meme to the now iconic character in the gaming community. And it all starts with one game, Dark Souls 3.
Truth is, Let Me Solo Her almost didn't come to pass. My first Soulsborne game was actually Dark Souls 3, and I almost quit after the first boss. I couldn't beat him for days, but I decided to stay, and honestly, Dark Souls 3 was a total eye-opener for me. It felt so refreshing, the feeling of overcoming a boss that you've been stuck on, it's just unmatched.
Klein racked up the hours in Dark Souls 3 and fell in love with every aspect of Soulsborne games, citing PvP as a major reason for his passion. Invading, helping people, the satisfaction of the hard difficulty, every aspect of the genre's unique formula. He even revealed he has more hours in Dark Souls 3 than any other From Software title, ranking it only just above Elden Ring as his favorite. Like the rest of us, Klein eagerly awaited the release of Elden Ring, and upon reaching what most considered the hardest boss fight, Malenia, he had an idea to help people in the most amusing way possible, practicing the fight until he had mastered, creating an unforgettable character, and offering his summon right outside the boss room. After a few summons, a user named Says813 made a Reddit post titled, "Here's to an absolute legend, Let Me Solo Her," and would go on to describe the struggles of fighting Malenia, and when all hope was lost, a faceless hero rose up to meet the challenge in style, sporting nothing more than a loincloth, 2 katanas, and a pot on his head.
I actually feel pretty lucky that I chose the jar. It could have easily been Blade's Black Wolf mask or one of the Albinaric's masks. I was choosing between the three, but the jar just had the right amount of silliness and seriousness.
In the same vein as the franchise's familiar icon, Giant Dad, choosing the right outfit was a crucial component to the legend of Let Me Solo Her, and I wonder if the story would have been as popular if he looked like this, or this. Either way, the fact that the true hero's identity was hidden underneath the mask was never a question for Klein.
I think Let Me Solo Her is best preserved without a face. It leaves it up to the audience to imagine what I look like. And it makes for some really interesting, cool concept art.
He's not wrong about the concept art. In all my years of gaming, I can't remember a time where more incredible, heartfelt, and enthusiastic fan art exploded amongst the community. I mean, seriously, take a look at some of these. With the mystery of Elden Ring's most popular hero firing up fans on Reddit, Klein emerged from the shadows. And little did he know, his next move would put Let Me Solo Her on the global stage.
After I saw the original Reddit post, I decided to post my own video on YouTube. And I went to sleep that night thinking that would be it. By the next morning, it had exploded. My social feeds were full, I had like 50k upvotes, which I thought was pretty neat, but it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Within a few days, there would be dozens of articles written, exclusive interviews, thousands of comments and likes, and 1 million views on any content related to Let Me Solo Her. IGN, Vice, The Verge, Kotaku, PC Gamer, you name it. The gaming world was just introduced to a new legend. But Klein still kept the news to himself for a while.
At first, I didn't tell my family what had happened. I didn't think they'd even be interested in it. It was only after the story got really famous, like IGN contacting me and when JT Music released his first Elden Ring rap about me, that's when I told my family. My sister thought it was really cool, and my mom was asking if I made any money from it, which is pretty funny.
As time progressed, Klein would upload more videos to his YouTube channel, saying that he felt responsible to make something people would like again. He documented his sessions helping hundreds of Elden Ring players stuck on Malenia. always with his signature outfit and passion for helping people. And even though his victory of taking no hits while soloing Malenia is legendary, the hero even admits that he gets it wrong sometimes.
Sometimes I really do blunder a fight and get carried away, mispress a button or try something new. If I get hit but not die, it kind of helps me focus because I have to remember I'm trying to help people here and not show off. If I die, it makes me feel so bad. I hope it makes them think maybe it wasn't the real Let Me Solo Her.
That's the other thing that followed this story: copycats. With Let Me Solo Her's simple outfit and Elden Ring's freedom of name choice, a lot of players booted up the game to create funny spin-offs of the jar-headed hero. Posts featuring "Let her solo me" and "Let you solo her" quickly made the rounds, and the iconic outfit has been recreated in other games too.
The funny thing is, when I'm doing my job as Let Me Solo Her, I've never come across an imposter, which is weird. I got a lot of messages saying, "Hey, was this you I summoned?" But I didn't really reply to them. Nowadays, I try to take a photo of every single person who summons me just in case they do ping me.
With a YouTube channel with only 2 uploaded videos, Klein reached over 100,000 subscribers and changed his name to Let Me Solo Her just in time for his silver play button to be delivered. He shared that it took him a long time to embrace himself as Let Me Solo Her, trying to stick to the original username of Klein Tsuboi, as that's what his friends always knew him by, and he never saw himself as a creator, per se, just like 99% of other fans who love Soulsborne content. As the successful Malenia kills stacked up, Klein announced that he would be live streaming his 1000th kill on his YouTube channel, stirring up community interest once more, as well as the attention of none other than Bandai Namco, the publisher of Elden Ring and other FromSoft titles.
On the day that I was going to stream my 1000th Malenia kill, I got a Twitter message from the official Elden Ring Twitter account and I couldn't believe it. They also wanted to know when the stream was. It was crazy. I had no idea what they were going to send for like a month. I thought maybe a t-shirt or a letter from the developers. But no, they sent me one of the 40 special press kits they made for the game. I was ecstatic.
This press kit wasn't just some basic package for media outlets. It contained a limited edition sword, engraved Rise tarnished, with a Malenia woodcutting, a giant map, and a handwritten note of congratulations on achieving his 1000th milestone.
Not gonna lie, sometimes I just stare at the sword. I even take it down and swing it around every now and then. How many people can say their favorite game company sent them something like that?
Some fans have managed to send Klein some keepsakes, with one creator sending a 3D printed model of Let Me Solo Her, and some even sending cross-stitched jar art, along with all the letters and words of thanks on his socials. The story of Let Me Solo Her transformed into the legend we know and love, and the community response shows no sign of letting up. As 2022 wrapped up, PC Gamer named Let Me Solo Her Gamer of the Year, releasing an article outlining the legend's rise to fame and numerous achievements. These days, Klein says that Malenia kills are slowly beginning to feel a bit dry, as he joins the hordes of Elden Ring fans eagerly awaiting a DLC announcement for new challenges. And just like a lot of us, he's going through the library of past From Software titles to scratch that itch. Believe it or not, the legend of Let Me Solo Her is only now playing through Dark Souls 1, and Klein even mentioned his interest in playing through Bloodborne. If only it was on PC. Seriously, someone tell Sony to sort this out. We want to see Let Me Solo Her fight Orphan of Kos. As for the future, Klein's journey into content creation continues, with his YouTube channel reaching 150,000 subscribers, millions of views, live streaming, and some passion projects like his recent Elden Ring animation. I highly recommend you head to his channel, subscribe, leave a comment, and more. Honestly, characters like Let Me Solo Her don't come around often, but more impressively, the character of Klein may be even more rare. A genuinely great person who just wanted to help people and make their journey through the lands between all the more enjoyable. Here's to you, Let Me Solo Her, and your legacy. I know my audience is used to my Destiny content, but in 2023, I plan on making a lot more From Software focused content, and I hope you can come along the journey. If you're new here, welcome. I love covering community stories and exciting things happening in my favorite games. So if that's the case and that's something that you want to watch, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you again to Klein for helping me make this video, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Come on, bleed for me. Come on, yes!
Dan, there's no way you beat her without respecting. Why don't you go back, respect, give yourself some more big, get busy, you need to respect, go respect, your waste of time, go respect, there's no way you beat her.
It's 3 symbols, so it's 3 houses, 3.
No, not now! No, there's a wasp! Ah, fuck! Not like this! Oh, God, please, bucket!
Bye, bloody finger, asshole! Yay! 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 Yay!